Listener discretion is advised.
Hey, my music. Let it ride.
What's up? It's your girl, Maimuxic, coming to you with Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio, presented by the best creative studio around, Uptown Creative Haus, home of Uptown Sounds, Next to Last Productions, Uptown Naturals Clothing Company, Film House 35, and Film House Cinemas. And today, if you was with us last week, then y'all already know what type of time we on this week. We got them boys back for part 2 of the Black Gogeta Takeover, and they finished taking us through the project, man. I'm so excited to get into the second half of this interview. Like I said last week, these two gentlemen, incredible to be able to be a fly on the wall and just listen to them flow back and forth. It was a beautiful thing to watch, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And I'm happy I had a few people tell me they peeped the guys from the interview, you know what I'm saying? They tapped in. They got opportunity to go check out the EP. They had an opportunity to check in with the guys, follow them on IG. Beautiful. That's what we love to hear over here on Uptown Sounds. We one big family. Y'all already know how we get down. So without further ado, I'm not even gonna waste no time. We gonna let the fellas take back over, and a little later in the show, y'all hear me come back on, and we gonna, we got some new joints. I got a new joint. We got it in my email the other day. I'm super excited to get into it because it is fire. Let me tell you, it is fire. So y'all keep it tuned. Stay locked in with us on Uptown Sounds. Y'all get ready. This is Epoch and Clay Donta, and this is part 2 of the Black Gogeta Takeover. Let's go.
Energy.
Yeah, I just think it had the sound, man. It has that hip hop sound, and the stuff they're talking about is just like, it's like hype stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a cool track, you know. I feel like that it's gonna get people's like head bobbing. I feel like a little bit more. It's gonna get people more like enticed to the project, and I don't know. It just has a certain energy to it, like Clay said, that it was just the one. I don't know. You hear it and it's just the one.
Yeah, it's captivating. I don't know. I think our lyrical performances on there between Isan and I, and then the production style there, it was brighter. It was, I'm not gonna say happier, but it had a different pacing to it, a faster pace to it that made it feel like the hip hop that when you were a kid, like before you were very worried about the world and before you were stressed out about things, before you had responsibilities, you were just enjoying this no matter what was being said, no matter how crazy the bars were. Like they might, you know how hip hop can be. It can get so edgy, but it was like, bro, I like it in the most irresponsible way possible. I just want to rap. I just want to throw bars at the wall and just go. And I remember writing that. I was in the studio by myself at that time, and I had like a full-on day of spending time with music. I went to work. I went to the gym after work, and I had played the West Side Gun album, the Heels Have Eyes too.
Yeah.
And because it had just came out at that time, and I was like, bro, the way he does not care, the way he just wants,
just puts it out.
He's just like, bro, I'm gonna just go. Like, I know I'm fly. I know this is hard. Like that's what I wanted to kind of emulate. And
you definitely did that, bro.
Yeah, I wanted to give that energy to this record.
It was like a confidence, like bravado energy that was on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could just hear it in the tone of your voice.
Yeah, exactly. And Isan laid that up too.
Man. But as we said, the lyricism in that, like, you have to listen to that several times to really understand some of those lyrics, because you just won't understand it, and like it'll just go over your head. And like there was certain parts I was still like weeks or months after, I was like, wait a second, I didn't even realize he just said that. Actually, I was like, oh no,
there's some stuff in there. Like I could do a whole like Rap Genius on that one. Like
I'm glad that you dropped the lyrics video with that one too, because my mom was like, I couldn't even understand what he was saying. I was like, well, he dropped the lyrics to read it. But because when you read it, you're like, okay, hold up a second, that was really clever, bro. Like that was crazy. And Isan, so
yeah, I'm very happy about that one. But that's as to why that's the single, the energy on it, the vocal performances. That was actually that was the first one we actually were even showing to people, because we were very like quiet about the project. Like Dead Bravado, we have a little clip here and stuff like that there, and it got played up here, but like to actually take it somewhere and be like, I want to show other artists and producers. When we were in Detroit, we were in a Simple Sound Studios with Isan, and we were like collaborating on some stuff there. I had played it for him and Big Drees.
Yep.
And they just was like, they in fact was both like, I think Isan was like, bro, who doing the beats? And then and Drees was like, bro, I did not know Sam was doing beats like that. I'm like, yeah, it's like, it's really gonna be some stuff on here, and you could just tell by like the passion in the room,
man.
Like we all were just collectively in that moment, just enjoying that, and it was such a gratifying feeling to show it to other music artists, and you know, Drees being a producer and an A&R, and then Isan being a well-established artist, you know, like this is somebody who's gone like bar for bar with Big Sean, you know, performed on songs with Royce da 5'9", nodding to our record.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
no, this is hard. Like, that was one of the most gratifying experiences. That's how I knew. I was like, yeah,
you gotta keep going.
I can tell this one is connecting with people. This is the single. Yeah, that was where I was like, yeah, it gotta be. And I told that to Isan. I was like, yeah, let's do it. I was like, we can drop this as a single, and that's what happened. We already had like the secondary cover art made.
Yeah, that part of the rollout. Like,
it just
got the single before it. And like, come on, bro.
And then the content started coming with that, and it just worked out beautifully. I'm happy about that one for sure. That might be one of my favorite verses I've ever written as well. So
yeah, that's a really good verse, man.
Do you know the fusion technique? Fusion technique.
Yeah. With no permission, I'm irresponsibly killing shit. I pop some shit, leaving, come back popping some bigger shit. The season's on for your eyes, could only see ball offs. Cold world, fuck niggas waiting on we to fall off. Yeah, something we never act in. And before I be like you jokers, I'd sooner turn to Batman. I only rule can never coon, I'll never learn to tap dance. Bowel movement struck the fan, just active, nothing happened. Just blame it on the black man. Do away or I'll do a pray to uplift you. May your mind be refined when I drew or painted the picture. Create the picture and sip of a saint, a savior's elixir. May my words speak through God, take a verse and make it a scripture. Yeah, I need some bread like you broke. Niggas need bed frames, I need some head. Babe, let's put something wet on your lens frames and peep my cred. This and I put it into your head pains, indeed I said. Snapping, I'm turning this shit to end game, yeah. I'm irresponsibly killing shit,
What should we call you?
Yeah.
How about Gogeta?
If not the realest, I'm likely the most skilled. Pinning out my thoughts with the blood of scars, I ain't here. They say pressure make diamonds, fuck it, I let it build. Second coming of myself, shit is legendary. For real, shit my mind frame. Feeling like I popped a pill from Limitless. I find game, give it out for free, this shit is mini clip. They ride waves, I paddleboarding backwards on some silly shit. Laughing in the stoop, cooking classics while I'm pouring lick. I hate speaking facts, cause most niggas lack context. And ignorance, that's enemy of progress. They say if we could time travel, we could probably change the whole world. I tell D-Rose just not to do that fucking hop step. Sometimes it ain't that complex. My whole life was built on academics. All it taught me was the stress and how to pile debt. But off of that, I digress. My name in rooms that I ain't been inside yet. Success the only way you can define that.
Oh, bro, easily when we went out and did all the shoot in Flint.
yeah,
We were actually like right near here. We were out in that little alleyway with
down
the
the
cork.
street.
Yeah.
yeah.
We did some stuff there. We did we walked around. We went to like a parking garage and we did just a few like we shot some content for Irresponsible. So like that's all the content that we posted for the single like before the album dropped. And we did some stuff for our last song too, which we're now posting. But it was just so fun to go out there and just hang out with them and record the content, and because it was like, I don't know, it was a fun feeling just going out and doing something for our music and to promote it, and it felt like I was like still being a creative and being an artist, but it felt like I was doing it in a much more refreshing way because I wasn't at my desk making a beat. We were making a music video, and it's just a cool experience for me that I'm not really used to.
Yeah, it's a good thing to it's a gratifying feeling to treat the music like it's important.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I think I was talking to y'all about that while we were
Yeah.
shooting. I'm like, it's so important that we
Value this.
Yeah, we value it, and we take the time to put together content for it and show people, because I think Tyler the Creator had an interview where he talked about it as well, but just like, you're doing yourself such a disservice by not getting people to hear this. Like, bro, you
Yeah.
worked so hard on this music, and then you just put it out and say, all
It's
right,
out
we'll
now.
see. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, here's the link, and that's it. And I mean,
Yeah,
that's
man.
cool, but it's also like, bro, you could add
You
so
could do
many
more to put it
layers
in these
to this,
people's hands.
to make people aware of it, and to just add to that, to the aura of the music, like
Yeah.
seeing us being able to put a face to the music,
Yes.
being able to be in these
It was
environments, you
such a
know,
cool feeling, bro.
yeah,
To like just
downtown Flint, shooting content of it like
Yeah.
that. You feel it, you feel it in the music, and then when you can see it, that marriage between the two is just like, I think that alone can
Yeah.
take a passive listener to a conscious listener, like somebody who's a fan.
Seeing the like the posts on social media of like us, but just seeing all that was just such a cool feeling for me. Cause I'm like, yeah, bro, like we're out here doing this shit for real. Like this, like we're being artists and shit. Like, you know, like we're out here for our art, you know, like doing content for it. And so that was a really cool feeling for me, bro. And like you said, like I feel like it does add to the aura, and it just attaches a face to the music. And it's like people, because people obviously are way more on social media than they are on like scrolling through fucking music services.
For
And
sure.
it's like, once they see you on social media and they're like, oh, that's the guy that was, well, let me listen to that song. I'll add to my playlist. And then whenever they come on, they'll think of you on social media, and it's like, it just adds that persona in their brain, I guess, of you.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just a good way to keep growing as an artist, I feel like. So
yeah, and
sure.
it makes you, like you said, it makes you realize, like, it's like you're making it real. You're putting it like, no,
Yes,
this is
that's what
me.
it felt
This
like. It
is
was like
our artist. Like,
you were
this
like
is
making
our
our
artistry.
dreams to reality in that moment, bro. That's what it felt like.
And then you get these people who, like, sometimes you have this feeling like, oh, I won't do it, nobody cares. But then it's like, you put it out, and then you get people saying like, no, this is hard. Like, this is dope. I get people DMing me, like, people I've never met before, people from different parts of the country, out of the country, like, this is good music. I enjoy this. Like, just shoot me DMs, leaving comments.
That's awesome, man.
I've had people discover my music through, you know, TikTok or whatever, and do like reaction videos, talk about it on their Twitch streams. And like, bro, it's dope.
Even like, excuse me, even like likes and like external validation aside, bro, like my cousin Demasio put it best, like just putting music out is a win in itself. You know what I'm saying? Just like putting your self-expression out into the world, and knowing that we just put our full effort into it. We did everything we could to get people to listen to it, put it in their hands. Like, we made content, we went out for it, we recorded it, we did a lot of work for it, you know what I'm saying? So even that in itself is a win, and that feels really good, you know what I mean? So even if we hadn't, like, even if no one liked it, bro, I feel like that's a dub for me. Like, just putting it out, you know, just putting art out. So
and if there's people that didn't like it, bro, that's like a fraction of the
is what it
world.
is.
Like,
I mean,
that's barely a percentage of how many people would love this. It's like there's a whole market for what we do, and I'm just like, I see that, and that shines so much brighter than anything negative that you could tell me about this stuff. Like, it's just,
bro.
it
Like,
motivates me in a
I
way
do
that's
not
like,
care, bro.
yeah, like, we gotta, the way we've dedicated to this is a sign. It's really a sign that, like, we're meant for this. Some people don't love it enough, or aren't confident enough, or are too afraid to take that leap and to be fully vulnerable and say, no, this is mine, and I want you to hear it. It's okay to want things for yourself, and want things for your art, bro. Like, it's okay. And if somebody looks at us today and say, you know, those are two small artists, like, that's fine. Maybe for right now, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. But you know what? When we get to, we're upcoming artists, not aspiring artists. It's two different things. We are upcoming, and time will tell. You know, the work and the passion and the characteristics we have as people, how we prioritize our, you know, who we are as individuals. Like, we have pure hearts and strong minds and dedication.
That's right,
so
that's right, bro.
In time,
and passion. That's really
exactly
that's what you need for real.
They'll see. Like, it's all like we said, it's divine time, and just sit back and put it on autopilot and just keep doing what we're doing.
That's right. Word. Okay.
Okay.
People were listening to you in Israel.
Yeah.
Different continents.
Yeah. It's I have so many different moments because like you can go on like you said your artist app, Spotify for artists,
Yeah.
you know, Apple Music for artists, and I think I recently even just looked through and saw between my old pages Clay Dante, or my old page is Clay the Don and my current page is Clay Dante, and I just see like, oh, there's people in, you know, different parts of the country, you know, Canada, you know, just that are consistently listening to my stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's crazy. Cause like you don't feel like you're transcending that much. You feel like you're just doing it and putting it out. But then whether it be through social media or just, you know, the algorithm
TikTok,
of
for
the,
sure.
you know, TikTok. Yeah, for sure. TikTok. And just the algorithm of these streaming services, like people are uncovering it. And even if it's just a few people here and there, it adds up to a fan base around the world. And that's how it starts. So between that, having artists reach out to me from different places, you know, I have songs with artists from North Carolina. I have songs with artists from Toronto. I have songs with artists from I think I have a song with artists from Florida. Like there's a lot of there's artists from different places that are
Talented.
connecting, you know, that also talented, that I'm fans of, that want to connect with me. And between that and just getting certain calls to, you know, as a writer, I write for other artists. Like, hey, we're gonna try and write for this big artist and see if we can get this place. I've had placements that got heard, or I've had writing jobs that have been heard by the artists and by their labels that just didn't get placed. But I've written for Glorilla, City Girls. I think I did one for Bia. We tried to get one placed for Cardi B while she was working on her album. Yeah. Yeah. It's yeah. So and again, obviously we are working with, you know, Isan. There's just so many artists that I've been blessed enough to even have an opportunity to create for or with. And it's just like that's when I'm realizing like I'm not just that kid, you know, on his laptop in his room just like working on stuff. Like I'm an artist. Yeah, and like you said, you mentioned imposter syndrome. I get that feeling all the time. Like being in these studios, writing with these artists, being on these stages. You know, I won. You know, I was one of the winners at Detroit's Next Top Artist.
Yep.
I was like, bro, am I really? Is that me, or is it like, you know?
It is.
It feels like two different people sometimes. Like
bro.
it's mind blowing. But that's when I was really like starting to just over time, gradually, just to get an understanding. Like, no, this is who I am, and there's nobody can take it away from me, you know. So I've been doubted, I've been told to stop making music. I've been called I've been called a flea market Big Sean. I've been called talentless. I've been told so many awful and untrue things, but the best thing I could have ever done for myself was keep going, because I'm getting all of this year alone. I've had so much just so many signs letting me know like it was the right decision to keep going. I've had more shows, more performances this month or this year than any other year. More listenership this year than any other year, more opportunities altogether. Even being here doing this is something that a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago may not have been the same case. So I'm blessed, and I'm living in that blessing where like I'm letting myself receive it. Like it's okay to be like, no, you're you and you're you and you guys are great, but I'm also me and I'm just as great as anybody.
What was the process of like, we gotta end this on the right note? Like as an artist, what went into your thinking when you like, all right, this we closing it, doing this, let's make sure we end it on the right note. This is the song we're gonna choose to be the last thing that listeners hear.
Hip hop.
Yeah, definitely hip hop.
Yeah.
And it's weird because we went over the sequencing of the project after, and it's ironic because we just chose to put it out in the order we recorded it. So the actual, you know, Dead Bravado on down through the last record, we were just like, let's just keep it in that order, because I think that in itself kind of told a story as to where we were, and you could kind of even hear a boost in confidence and a boost in like just the conviction in the things we were saying. It was like,
and the energy of the beats too.
yeah, the energy of the beats. It just
gets gradually more like boom bap and like gritty hip hop as it goes on.
And I think that was necessary to go from in the beginning, kind of in a space where I was going through something, and by the last record, kind of being like, I know exactly who I am, and I'm happy with who I am, and I'm satisfied with who I am and what I'm doing.
And it was the confidence, bro.
Yeah, and I'm hungry, you know. And I think that between Isan and I, we both were just like, let's do what we've been doing. Let's rap, you know, as good as we ever have. And I just feel like the sound of it, even, you know, the way we let the beat rock at the end, and just the way we had that the last thing said on the project named Black Gogeta was Kamehameha.
Yep.
It's like it's got to be the end. It feels it felt like the ending. Like it almost told us, the music let us know when it was like, okay, this is it. So
it's my favorite beat off the project too, just because this is the most like hip hop-esque beat. And it's like a West Side Gun beat for me, bro. And I remember when I made this, I listened to it was like a whole sample, and this is the main part of the beat was just like the last 10 seconds of it. So I listened to the whole thing. I was like, wait. Now this is it.
Yeah.
And I also really like the fact that Clay and Isan on this beat, like they alternated ad-libs. Like when Clay was rapping, Isan did his ad-libs. And then when Isan was rapping, Clay did the ad-libs. And I thought that was a pretty cool dynamic that they brought to it. And yeah. So
it felt very creative. And I think that it was the perfect, like, just polish on the project to just, as there was so many different unique things we did, instead of just passing each other the verses, there was between the first and the last song, it felt like even in 4 songs, like we did an album's worth of work. Yeah. I was happy with the way we closed that out.
And the recording of that song was fun too, I feel like, because you guys just had a lot more fun, just like that one part with the hey yo.
Yeah, it was almost celebratory.
It was just a lot of fun we had in the recording process of that song. I feel like a lot of laughs were had, and there's a lot of just fun bars that were said in that song. So
yeah, and then I remember just going back to mix and master everything, and I was just like, I was talking to myself while I was like just finishing everything up, and I'm just like, man, this is gonna be like, no matter what it does or what it doesn't do or whatever, whoever hears this is gonna feel it. And that's all. I was like, man, that's what I'm on. Like, if I can keep that focus and moving forward, between whether it be hip hop, R&B, whatever I'm doing, like just that level of like, I'm so excited to just have people hear this, because I just know they'll feel it. And outside of their gratification, just like the pride that came with how it sounded and how it all came together. I was like, man, it felt like we just wrote a book, and just like, it really felt like we put out like a bestseller.
Come on, man.
That's really how I felt. I was very proud and happy with that. So but Kame Couture, that one's always going to be special to me. That verse in there is special to me. That performance in there is special to me. I'm gonna carry that verse with me and that record with me for a long time. Like,
sure,
I will always let that one.
Shoot, well, I was telling Clay, bro, after this project comes out, I want to really focus on like my own project, like a solo project that's going to be under my name. But what I want to do is like, just like I said, I've been going out to Detroit a lot lately, like almost 2 or 3 times a week, and I've just met so many talented artists out there, and I've been kind of building connections and community out there. So I want to have just like a project where it's just all my beats, but I have just all the dope artists that I know, just, you know, featured on it. So like people like Clay, Isan, and then, you know, my cousin probably Demacia from Detroit, and among a lot of other people from out there. But I already have the cover for it, and I have a few songs already with my friend Day Solo. Shout out to Day Solo. But yeah, so that's my next focus, and then obviously more stuff for Clay in the future. But
yeah, definitely. I think for me, I'm always kind of just like 10 steps ahead. Before we were done with this, or on the side of creating this, I was working on my upcoming singles. I have a whole nother EP I'm working on right now. I'll hold off on details about that one.
Okay.
I'm already jotting down ideas for when that one's done with the next EP I'll do, because I typically do singles. I've done a lot of mixtapes and full-length projects in the past, but I think where I'm at as an artist, I have a good back catalog of projects people can listen through.
Yeah.
And to scratch that itch of making projects, because I love making projects, I'll do EPs, 3 to 5 songs or maybe even 6 songs that people can sit with, just to satisfy myself as like a creator in that way. But I think singles, I have so much I'm doing. I have music videos that are being worked on right now, and so many new ideas for new projects and new singles. So there's going to be a lot within, if this year was crazy, next year's nuts. So,
Right.
yeah.
Also, I'm sorry to I also really low key, I want to get into other creative endeavors outside of music, bro. I want to get into photography. I really want to get into photography lately because it's just really cool to me. And I feel like I want to be able to do that for my artist friends and for myself too, just to have content to post and maybe even make money off it. But really, I just think it's a cool art form and just capturing like cool moments and cool people. And I don't know. I want to get into that. And DJing too. I've been taking some DJing classes out in Detroit and I'm low-key getting into it, bro. So that too. So, I'm doing a couple different things right now. We'll see what happens.
Multifaceted. That's important. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Epoch_beats. I think it's just Epoch_beats on Instagram. Yep.
And I'm Clay Donta on all socials. CLAY.DONTA, all socials, and music on all platforms. Yeah, check me out.
And also, thank you, Mike, for having us on, for real.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
I appreciate hosting.
Yeah. Until you find peace, you ain't complete, right? You know what go without horns is just a sheep, right? And thou shalt not condemn, be it wrongfully, right? See, when you been as wrong as me, you gotta teach right. Start switching my mode up, now I got infinite aura, totally, for surely. A rookie that's spitting the way that a pro should be, so overly dramatic, shooting at rappers, letting the 40 sing. When the doors open and niggas start hitting the floor, you niggas should know it's me. Okay, alright. And from my views, there's not another nigga flyer, yeah. I named the tits, I called them fire and desire, yeah. You ever had 2 bitches stacked up in the pile, yeah. I met your wifey, you ain't seen her in a while. It was your father's will, I'm Uncle Phil, bitch, you my child, yeah. And you outside for what? Your fit ain't even style, yeah. I'm from the jungle, you might see me in the wild, yeah. I got a special beam, it flash before your final, yeah.
Yeah. Now let's get it hyphy. We go toe to toe, that's a challenge that likely. And then you leave in the stool with your face in your shirt thinking this nigga might be one of the greatest with pen of the paper. My cadence perfected, I'm high key. 101, I was bubbling up while they made ambition and showed me a mic dream. Now I address it, IP. Different accords, you type C. No promoting, I'm focused on tokens. You don't hear a tree when it's growing, but sight see it. In the booth, I'm at home. IKEA, flip the wrist, get the twitching with ideas. Even if you was great and your better was best, you would never be nicer than I'm is. Tell them call me the guy, Spike Kids. You ahead of the buzz, light years. G.O.D. only entity I fear. Speaking through me, my purpose is quite clear. Genius at times, rehearsing these verses and lines for sure, for sure. Not in my prime, but certainly showing the signs the ghost beyond. They be like, sign, get out of your mind, you really supposed to blow. But all of that clout was never the goal, I'd rather invoke the soul. I wrote my woes, released my pain in quotes, perform my life as shows. I reaped and sowed, then planted seeds some more for growth, then broke the mold, I know.
Yo, super duper fire. Once again, let's give round of applause to Epoch, Clay Donta for tapping in, man. They hopped in the studio. It was awesome to have them come in. And that was the first time that we did something like that at Uptown Sounds, where we just let the guys take over. And they came in. I was kind of ducked off to the side. Fellas came in, sat down, and they just went for it. You know, I asked a question here and there, but mostly it was just them being open and transparent and sharing the process. So I'm so grateful that I had an opportunity to get them on Uptown Sounds. I'm so grateful that we had an opportunity to play the whole EP. Because it's not one wax song. But if you did not catch last week's episode, y'all make sure y'all tap in. Head over to the official Uptown Sounds YouTube page at Uptown Sounds Music. You'll be able to find a whole episode right there. If you have not tapped in with the entire EP yet, go to your favorite streaming service. Y'all already know who they are. Y'all tap in. Black Gogeta. Listen to all four. All hits, no misses. I can tell you that. So no skipper for sure. So big shout out. Big thank you to the guys. I loved it. I hope y'all let me know how y'all feel about that format. You know what I mean? This is the first time, like I said, we did something like that on Uptown Sounds. We got a couple more guests coming in before the year is out. And we definitely at least got one more takeover that's happening. If not two. And I'm super excited about that. But I'm super excited in the direction that we going, man. New music, new artists, really tapping in with them on a personal level. You know what I mean? I think sometimes as artists we get so caught up in just doing the it of it all that we forget we all going through this process together. We all running into the same things. We all dealing with the same things on top of dealing with life as a whole. So it's incredible. I love what we got going on right now. And before we go any further, I want to take a moment to thank all of my listeners out there for tapping in Uptown Sounds, man. Y'all been rocking with me from day one. And let me tell you, we have grown. It's incredible right now. You know, we working on getting the visuals set up right now. You know, this our tester episode right now. We definitely had a couple of guests in, and we had the visuals going. We get in the studio together more and more every single day. So I just want to tap in and thank all of my listeners for rocking with me, for coming back. We got the week. You already know we got to throw a shout out to Sonic Scout Radio, the best platform of all the radio platforms out there, man. Shout out to everybody over at Sonic Scout Radio. All of the presenters, all of the shows, man. The show before me, the show after me, the show 12 hours before me, the one 12 hours after me, man. It's no bad shows on Sonic Scout Radio, man. So big shout out to Terry and everybody over there for bringing this to the masses, man. I'm so happy to be a part of the family, and I already know it's going up and up every single day. But y'all ain't coming to hear me. That's what I know. All right, I've been waiting to play this one. I'm super excited about it because I don't know this artist. All right, I love these. These are fun for me. When I just wake up, check my email, and then boom, it's a song in my email, and I'm like, I don't know who this is, but let me listen to it. And this is one of those ones I listened to, and I was like, yo, this is fire. I immediately went to Instagram, started looking stuff up. Yo, I'm looking for whoever this is. Listen, if this is you, I'm gonna send you an email, and I'm gonna be like, yo, you fire. Shoot me a joint, shoot me a IG, all of that. Let me tap in with you, with your schedule, your availability looking like. Let me get you on a show. We do a little interview, you know what I'm saying? All that. But look, if this is you, you fire. I love it. I absolutely love it. The name of this joint is called Caught Up. All right? And the artist is by the name of So Callous. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm not, like I said, I'm gonna tap in with you. We're gonna tap in. We're gonna do an interview. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and get you on a show. But y'all sit back and enjoy this joint called Caught Up on Uptown Sounds, powered by Sonic Scout Radio, presented by Uptown Creative Haus. Let's go.
one foot away from the place I was told I belong and I heard it was promised. I'm 10 steps ahead of the girl that you wish you could wife up and call her your partner. And she know that for sure, she know that for sure, for real. You been throwing rocks, the boy ain't high in your hands, I know it for sure. It's evident by how you move around me, turn my back, they shoot, they crown me. Yeah, it's like who pie they still. Shot my essays on my friends, ain't riding for they self. Pop up, all my exes caught up. She don't wanna come back here, so fuck it, I won't call her. Keep a chrome heart in my chest, I'm playing life is caught up. And my days been long and slow, I'm serving up the product. To my rolling presidential dog, shooting for the stars. Come and pull up shorty feet and teach you how to ball. I've been feeling so conceited, I could never fall. Fuck my ops, I'll make them bleed before I ever call a truce. Quite frankly, I've been doing what it do. Check the mail, I delivers everything they never do. Libra scale, I've been balancing my time, could never manage it when all I felt was passion and betrayal was all I fathom. I might just cop the Benz, but I might switch it to a Phantom. Sticking up the place for 911 Porsche Carrera. I'm still doing things I'm never sharing for the camera. Why they hope to understand is I just hope she don't lose stamina. Cause I'm hitting her like she came and stole my back in. All the sins I did been washed away and losing traction. I came from that school where niggas claim they bout that action. Where they was serving packs in and bathroom fights was mutual agreements, not for acting. All the capping niggas do, man, I could never practice. All my self-control is a result of loss and passion. All you niggas comfy now, believe it, boy, I'm coming hard as Venus. Val I punish, hope she feel it. Wow. To my rolling presidential dog, shooting for the stars. Come and pull up shorty feet and teach you how to ball. I've been feeling so conceited, I could never fall. Fuck my ops, I'll make them bleed before I ever call a truce. Fuck my ops, I'll make them bleed before I ever call a truce.
Fire. That's all I'm gonna say. It's fire. I already know y'all rock with it. If y'all like Uptown Sounds, y'all rock with that joint. Y'all already know we be tapped in. We here. We like that. We family now, so I already know y'all rocking with it. Big shout out to So Callous. Please forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. The name of that joint is Caught Up. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Uptown Sounds, cause I'm looking for you. Listen, I'm shooting you an email, okay? If you're listening right now and you haven't checked your email, check your email, because I got to tap in with you. I got to get more songs from you. We got to figure out what you got going on, you know what I'm saying, and properly introduce you and induct you into the Uptown Sounds family. So be on the lookout. Y'all keep an eye out. Look up Caught Up. I'm going to tell you how to spell the name, all right? SOCALLOUS. Y'all tap in with him because he cold. He is cold. But y'all hear that music in the background. And if you don't know, that means that it's time for the back line on Uptown Sounds. And listen, I had somebody reach out to me on a Facebook post I made. I will give y'all my Facebook, but I don't be on Facebook like that. So just follow me on Instagram, okay? I'm going to be better at posting these types of things on Instagram for everybody to know. I put a post up and I was like, yo, send me music. If I like it, it's played. Point blank, period. And this gentleman that I do know, he left a comment. He was like, yo, if I send you some like electronic music, will you play it? And I was like, of course. And I saw the comment like 3 days after I made the post and after he had, you know what I'm saying, commented on it, because again, I don't be on Facebook. But anywho, he got it. He sent me a bunch of joints. I was listening to it. I'm like, oh, the backline we solid for a minute. We solid for a nice little minute. And listen, the backline is something. It is a segment that I refuse to let get lost in the hoopla of it all. You know what I mean? It's so important. It's such an important segment. And thanks to Mr. Zoolander, aka Derek Zoolander, Zoolander Music, we got the back line taken care of for a little minute, man. So without further ado, I want to get into it. This is the one, the only Derek Zoolander with a joint by the name of My Heart Knows the Truth. This is Zoolander music, and this is the back line on Uptown Sounds. Let's go. That was fire, super duper fire. Big shout out to Zoolander music. That was My Heart Knows the Truth. I love that joint. Listen, shout out to Derek for holding down the back line. He sends so much incredible music, so y'all make sure you familiarize yourself with Zoolander music. Head over to SoundCloud. Look that up, ZOOLANDER. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with him. He has a ton of amazing joints on there to get you through your day. All right, get you through your day. Hit that shuffle button and get busy with it. Big shout out to Zoolander music. My boy Derek Zoolander. And listen, if you don't know, I'm telling you right now, we play everything on Uptown Sounds. All right, as long as it's dope and that you dope, oh, it's getting played. It's getting played over here on Uptown Sounds, man. If you a producer, tap in with me. If you a poet, we getting some. Listen, I'm working on it. I'm talking to some people. We got some things in the works. All right, I'll be bringing y'all along this journey with me. Everything is happening. Listen, as I tell y'all these things, they be happening. They be going on. All right, so I'm bringing y'all along the journey with me. But just know we tapping in. We working with some poets, man. So be on the lookout for that. And if you a poet, tap in with me. Look, if you an engineer and you just want to get your mixes played on here to get an idea what your mixes are, and you know what I mean, have people tap in with you and show them what type of time you on, you know what I mean? Hit your girl up on Uptown Sounds, because we hitting every area of life, y'all. We taking the curtain back. I'm telling y'all, as we head into the new year, we not just talking music, we talking the arts, we talking life, we talking education, we're talking every facet for us as creatives. Whatever lane you create in. I don't care if you do tech and you went to coding or whatever it is, there is always a need for every area of everything within this world of us learning how to navigate as independent people in whatever space you in. When you're just trying to create something from bottom to the top, if you do website creation, tap in with your girl. People need websites. You know what I mean? If you do clothes, tap in with your girl. People need clothes. They need merch. If you a teacher, tap in with your girl, because you got the future of the world right there in your hands. You know what I mean? Hey, if you work at McDonald's, listen, we be hungry. Tap in with your girl. If you got a story to tell, man, tap in with your girl, because that's what Uptown Sounds is about. It's not just about me and what I got going on, but it is about y'all and what y'all got going on, man. So hit your girl up. Shoot me a DM on IG at Maimuxic, MAIMUXIC. Shoot your girl an email, maya@sonicscoutradio.com, MAIYA. Or just shoot me a text, 810-853-1617. My line is open. All right, my line is open. Hit your girl up, and let's see what we can make shake. That's what we about over here at Uptown Sounds. But look, before we go any further into the music, and we got some more joints coming in. Listen, I know y'all been listening to a lot of talking lately, but look, folks got a lot to say. All right. I forfeited the last episode for the Black Gogeta. The boys took over, so I've been holding this in. I'm letting anywho. Let me get back on track. All right, let me tell y'all, I had some tremendous guests come in to the studio. We did some dope things, man. They were my test buddies. They don't even really know that, but that's neither here nor there. We working on doing some big things, some creative things, some fun things over here as we continue to get the studio together. But I had Zeke Rowan pop in. All right, and I'm keying y'all in on this now because you will not want to miss. We're gonna listen to a little bit of the interview, just a little snippet, just enough to get y'all through to next week. All right, because y'all will hear the full thing next week. I just want to give y'all a little preview, and let me tell you, this next generation, I don't even know if I can call it that. I feel like I'm talking a little older than what I am, but I just turned 27 a couple of weeks ago, and before I turned 27, I had a moment of like, oh shoot, like late 20s, like good golly, like where'd the time go? And once I turned 27, I kind of calmed into it. I feel like I've matured into a little bit of a young OG. You know, I can give a little bit of game. But Zeke came through, and shout out to Zeke, shout out to DJ too. DJ popped in with us. And these guys are like 18 years old. They are like babies. And as I was sitting there talking to them, I'm like, wow. Like when I was 18, I was not this. I did not have this view. I did not know. I was not this well-spoken. I did not have such an understanding as these kids have, man. And it's an honor for me to be able to, give the little bit that I can to them. You know, it was so many people who looked out for me, who gave me advice, who, just took the time to listen to me talk, didn't criticize, gave me as much as they could give me, allowed me to grow, allowed me to make my mistakes, so on and so forth. And, it's beautiful for me to now kind of look and see that I'm in a similar position now. So that was absolutely mind-blowing and awesome to do. So I just want to give y'all a little taste so y'all already know what you got coming next week. You can plan your life out a little bit, because Uptown Sounds plays live on Sonic Scout Radio, the app and the website. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with the app. It's a one-stop shop. It's a beautiful app. Make sure you tap in with it. But we play twice a day. All all right? Live, twice a day, every day, 7 days a week, at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So y'all make sure y'all tap in, set your calendars. But I'm gonna let Z take it away.
I'd say like pretty much 90% of my songs are written like straight out of just like what has happened to me in real life. So my lyrics is literally just me telling you stories of what has happened to me, and like, you know, just in song form. So like, for example, I have this one song, Fake It. It's literally about, I posted it today. It's about like this breakup I went through was nasty. Like this girl had cheated on me and stuff. And so, yeah, so that's what I put that out, because it's literally what happened to me in my life. Like all my lyrics, everything, it's just literally story of my life. So.
Yo, I want to send a big shout out to Z Rowan. Look, that was just a little taste of everything that we talked about, but that was a super fun interview. Definitely one of my favorites. I had a great time going through there with the guys, Zeke and DJ. So y'all make sure y'all tap in next week for the rest of that interview. But look, I want to get into another song here by somebody I want to send a huge happy birthday out to. He recently had his birthday. As of the airing of this, it'll probably be about 2 weeks ago. But that's the one, the only, none other than Midwest Ziggy. And listen, I'm such a fan of this guy. He's so incredible, not just as an artist, but also as a person. So resilient, has an incredible story, has gone through so much, but is still standing, still got a smile on his face, man, and I love it. But without further ado, let's get into it. This is Midwest Ziggy with Kick Flip on Uptown Sounds. Let's go.
Yeah. Make my money from my bills. Mind my business, motherfucker be trippin'. I don't want new friends, I don't wanna kick shit. Niggas on bitch shit, should wear lipstick. I don't want new friends, I don't wanna kick shit. Don't wanna kick it, I don't wanna get up. Make my money, fuck my bitch. Mind my business, motherfuckers be trippin'. I don't want new friends, I don't wanna kick it. Niggas on bitch shit, should wear lipstick. Lean like kickstand, roll like kickflip. I smack a nigga on stage like Will Smith. Lean like kickstand, roll like kickflip. Lean like kickstand, roll like kickflip. Baby, it's Ziggy, I came from the bottom, I'll get to the top. But your bitch give me top on the cream of the crap, got a cream and a lot. I be out, I'm scouting, no doubt. I'm a player like Pops when this beef get chopped. I'm a shock in the water with trout. I've been focused on bigger amounts. I done took enough L's, it's time to make everything count. I got it in my pocket, baby, she think it ain't no mail. I got this shit in my truck like I'm Gotenks. I hated algebra class, but I'm still good at math when we adding them catches. So oh yeah, oh no, good at adding up singles like Ocho. Do my crime by myself, cause nobody can snitch it from Dolo. I'm at war still a style like Han Solo. And my shorties can color a rojo. Pulling string with the shit like a yo-yo. With a Mexican chica, I feel like a cholo. Know they talk a whole lot when the kid not around. I don't trip on that shit cause it's promo. I'm just tryna make my money for my beat. My business, motherfuckers be trippin'. I want new friends, I don't want kick. Niggas on bitch shit, should wear lipstick. Lean like kickstand, roll like kickflip. I smack a nigga on stage like Will Smith. Lean like kickstand, roll like kickflip. Make my money for my beat. My business, motherfuckers be trippin'. I want new friends, I don't want kick. Niggas on bitch shit, should wear lipstick. Lean like kickstand, roll like kickflip. I smack a nigga on stage like Will Smith. Lean like kickstand, roll like kickflip. Lean like kickstand, roll like kickflip.
Dope, I love it. That was Midwest Ziggy with Kick Flip on Uptown Sounds. And y'all, listen, we winding down, and I want to thank y'all for chilling with me for this last hour. I absolutely love coming in and doing this, man. I love y'all are forcing me to elevate and to really act on, you know, some of the dreams that maybe I had that I put down, some of the thoughts, the ideas, some of the creative endeavors that, you know, once passed my mind, but I just let it move forward. Y'all are really making me sit down and revisit some things, and I so appreciate y'all. I can't say it enough, man. And to all of my people out there, all of my people out there, creatives or not, we are all creators of our lives. And I just want to say, y'all keep grinding. Keep doing your thing. Keep showing up every single day, man. There's so much out here for us to do. It's a whole world out here, y'all. So keep grinding. Keep growing. Keep showing up every single day. We gonna get through this thing together, man. I know Thanksgiving is coming up. You may be listening to this the day of Thanksgiving. I want to send a happy Thanksgiving out there to everybody who celebrates. I want to send a happy Families Day, happy Friendsgiving, happy whatever you want to call it, man. Y'all enjoy the holiday. Enjoy your family. And bringing us out today, it's a funny story behind this. We had some live performances right here in the studio. And, I was walking out. I was supposed to do an interview one day, and it didn't work out that day. So came up to the studio, was just kind of, doing some light cleaning or what have you. Was walking out, hit into my car, and it's two guys walking, and they waving at me. I'm like, yo, who is this? I get a little further, they still waving. I'm like, oh, okay, this is Slade, and this is Rockstar Billy. Okay. So the fellas hit up to the studio. I was like, Slade was supposed to come and do a live performance, and it just so happened it fell on the same day as the interview that didn't happen. So, him and Rockstar Billy, they was walking. I was like, y'all want to just come upstairs and do it? They both hopped in. Rockstar Billy, he wasn't even supposed to do one that day. That just was random, but he came in, he was ready, he did it, and I absolutely love it. So this is Rockstar Billy with X Ain't Did Enough. Peace.
Yeah. He lost in this world, he's a sitting duck. All for one or one for all, I'ma split it up. Yeah. He lost in this world, he's a sitting duck. This time I'm not getting left behind, I'ma pick it up. All for one or one for all, I'ma split it up. Walk hard in my sippy cup. Yo, lean cut, that shit feel like kidney punch. Little childish girl, always on kid stuff. Yeah, can't have my little hoe, just give it up. I talked to God, I was trying to borrow time, but he ain't give me enough. I caught my crow, he let me borrow his hoe. My bitch wasn't thick enough. This Betty Boop hoe went to her own horn like her head ain't big enough. Made his own grave to sleep in, and I made him dig it up. Spent all your money on hoes, you ain't did enough. Yeah, you ain't put on none of your bros, and you ain't did enough. Little homie got big homie, but nigga wasn't big enough. Yeah, that contract was missing the comment, so nigga I ripped it up. Yeah, we cut from different cloths. I brought a blade to a gunfight. I done ditched the throwaway. I jumped the fence and I stole a bike. Bad bitch, but when she stand on business, we the same height. Don't work on fitness, but lost her whipping. Now she roll on bikes. Ain't scared of these niggas. I brought a blade to a gunfight. I done ditched the throwaway. I jumped the fence and stole a bike. On a slab, car full of gifts, a man got stopped by turnpike. Aggressive with the cooch, you scared the hoes, they turned dyke. You worried about your old life. Time you can't get it back. They done took his kid, he paid for the shit and he didn't get it back. Them niggas swine flu, they came together, they piggyback. I'm on Flamingo with 1090, high on Molly. Insomnia, pop these jiggers, I'm a zombie, putting bell to ass. We give whoopings in designer. You're beside yourself, and I can't stop these thoughts inside. You're scaring all the thoughts away. You cannot party, nigga. Yeah, beg my pardon. This bitch jumping like Jeff Hardy. This bitch jumping like a party. He AL like he's tardy. Engine started, leave a trail of the dust. This real exotic, and you can smell the shit on us. He lost in this world, he's a sitting duck. This time I'm not getting left behind, I'ma pick it up. All for one, all one for all, nigga, I'ma split it up. Walk hard in my sippy cup, yeah, lean cut. That shit feel like kidney punch. Little childish bitch, always on kid stuff. Yeah, can't have my little hoe, just give it up. Yeah, I told the guy, I was trying to borrow time, but he ain't give me enough. I caught my crow, he let me borrow his hoe. My bitch wasn't thick enough. This Betty Boop hoe won't toot her own horn like her head ain't big enough. Made his own grave to sleep in, and I made him dig it up. Spend all your money on hoes, you ain't did enough. Yeah, you ain't put on none of your bros, and you ain't did enough.